Everyone thinks that MrBeast is one of the safest people in the world, practically invincible, but there were several times when MrBeast was about to lose his life. I've already seen many times when MrBeast almost lost his life, died, or was in extremely dangerous situations, but there are some that I haven't seen. On this channel by this good YouTuber named Bobby, who uploaded a video where he talks about 7 times MrBeast almost died, we're going to see the other situations where, well, MrBeast almost died.
First, imagine this. You just arrived in a small town, ready to go unnoticed, but within hours your location is leaked, and there are hundreds of...
I'm not sure if this happened in Chile, but a similar event did. His hotel address was leaked, causing chaos at a shopping mall or somewhere similar.
It began when MrBeast was prepping his epic video in Andalusia.
Okay.
Obviously, you can't fly directly from the United States to there, so he had to make a stop in a small town in Chile and spend a...
It's in Chile, exactly. I was right about what I just said.
The plan was simple. Go in, sleep, and leave without attracting attention, but things didn't go as expected. While waiting at the airport, Jimmy kept a low profile. Hood up, sunglasses on, eyes down, everything went smoothly until a kid recognized him and asked him for a photo. It turns out that MrBeast can't say no to his fans, so he agreed and took the photo. That kid uploaded the photo to Instagram, and within hours the whole town knew that MrBeast was there.
Imagine that. Imagine that just because of a photo taken in a place where you are, everyone finds out and they all automatically go to where you are, which in this case is where MrBeast was.
When Jimmy reached the hotel, a group was already waiting outside, but the worst part,
And on top of that, they also leaked which hotel he was at after leaking that he was at the airport. Oh no. MrBeast must be huge to draw that many people, even in a country where they don't speak his language.
In less than a day, the number of fans grew to the point that there were more than 200 people blocking the entrance of the hotel. Some even managed to get inside, running through the hallways.
No.
And trying to...
That's disrespectful.
The situation became so extreme that the hotel had to activate emergency mode. MrBeast ended up spending more than $30,000 on security just to be able to leave the place.
No, well, $30,000 is just pocket change for MrBeast anyway.
The chaos was so intense that he had to delay his flight to Antarctica. After that experience, MrBeast learned a very clear lesson. When he travels, not a single photo with fans.
I still don't think MrBeast will do that again. He'll probably be more careful next time, but I doubt he'll refuse a photo.
Imagine being about to be part of one of the most shocking tragedies of the year, but by some apparent twist of fate, you end up dodging death at the beginning of June of the year.
Well, I can tell you about this one myself because I even mentioned it in a short. MrBeast had planned to go to the Titanic. How was he going to get there? There was a submarine before that, and some of you may already know the story. That submarine used to take trips to the Titanic so that billionaires could go and, well, see the sunken Titanic. And, well, MrBeast had received an invitation to go see the Titanic on the same day as this submarine. On that day, well, in case you didn't know, this submarine imploded underwater, and everyone inside died. Well, he had the invitation to go to the submarine on that same day. And MrBeast ended up having to say no, and he literally escaped death.
A mysterious millionaire contacted him to join a unique trip, to go down in a submarine to the place where the Titanic lies. And yes, it was the same submarine you're thinking of right now. Few people know that MrBeast...
The Ocean Gate.
...of being in that submarine.
We could have lost MrBeast.
If MrBeast had said yes, he wouldn't be here today.
Okay, let's go for the third one.
An unknown billionaire from the other side of the world decided to find and talk to you. It sounds like a movie plot, but that's what happened to MrBeast. Trust me, things got so strange they nearly ended in tragedy.
I don't remember if it was Dubai or somewhere in the Middle East. This man hired a private investigator in North Carolina with no context just to find me.
No, what do you mean they hired an investigator to find out MrBeast's location and get his contact information? I can't imagine why they would do that.
Someone from Dubai, whose intentions are unclear, is flying to Carolina tomorrow. They've paid me to find you, and we're just like, okay, cool.
It all started with a phone call.
Okay, I'm going to talk to this mysterious Arab guy who just happened to hire a private investigator to contact me and talk to me. I'm sure it's totally safe.
MrBeast was alerted by his private investigator that a wealthy man from the Middle East is trying hard to find him. He already hired a private investigator here in North Carolina to track you down. And the reason? Not even the investigator knew what to tell him. He just added something that made MrBeast...
Even the investigator didn't tell him what he wanted to do.
That guy is flying to the United States tomorrow. That same night, MrBeast immediately doubled his security team. This time, it wasn't just about keeping fans away, but about getting ready for whatever might come.
Okay, he hired more security. Never say no, just hire more security and let's see what happens.
With the private investigator, they went straight to the Billionaire's hotel. When they arrived, things got even stranger.
So my security talked to the private investigator, and my security says to him, why are you here? Why do you want to meet with Jimmy? And the guy says, I just have video ideas that I really want to give him.
Like, he did all that just because he had ideas for videos?
Seriously, why are you here? And he kept saying it like 30 times. I just wanted to give him a list of video ideas, which was just a piece of paper. He traveled halfway around the world with a private investigator, but my security said, we don't believe you.
You have to be an Arab who has absolutely nothing to do to literally hire a private investigator, track down and contact MrBeast just to give him your list of ideas, or you have to be a really big fan.
My security searched his hotel room and found nothing in there, just a bag of clothes. He literally did all that just to give him a list of ideas.
His team asked him directly and found nothing suspicious, but MrBeast still didn't want to risk it. He lied to make the stalker think he wasn't in the city. After that, the billionaire simply went back to Dubai.
In the end, MrBeast didn't meet the Arab guy. It's still suspicious that all he wanted was to give him a list of ideas, but oh well.
Fourth, sometimes MrBeast's biggest enemy isn't a crazy fan or an external threat,
But himself, let's see if he says it.
but himself.
Yes, he said it now.
He nearly died recording one of his famous challenges.
I also did this one in a video too. MrBeast wanted to spend 24 hours underwater and, well, try to survive. But he didn't manage to complete the challenge because, well, we're going to see why now.
In 2018, MrBeast had an idea that could have ended in tragedy. The idea was that he could breathe inside the box, thanks to a tube that supplied him with oxygen. It all seemed like a crazy but controlled plan. At least, that's what they thought. At first, everything was going well. MrBeast and his friend Chris were having a great time.
Did you know that even if you're submerged in a container and, well, you have air, that little thing wasn't giving MrBeast enough air to survive in there? There's still pressure, you feel the pressure, your ears will probably get blocked, and it's probably the same as being on a plane. I mean, it must be something very similar.
But as always, things started to go wrong. After 8 hours, MrBeast started to feel strange. His head hurt like never before. However, he decided to endure it. It was in the 14th hour when the challenge turned into a nightmare. MrBeast was dizzy, nauseous, and his face said what his words couldn't. He had to leave before finishing the 24 hours, which turned out to be a good thing.
Afterwards, they took him to the doctor.
The problem was carbon dioxide. It turns out that, being in a closed space, MrBeast was breathing the same air he exhaled for hours.
Basically, it's like if you left the gas valve open and running all day, and your house fills up with carbon monoxide. It's the same, but with your own carbon monoxide since we expel it after breathing.
Fifth, get ready, because the next story is not only dangerous but also absurd. What would you do if I told you that the person who almost killed MrBeast wasn't a lunatic or an obsessed fan?
A lunatic, dude?
One of his closest friends nearly caused a tragedy that could have wiped out the whole group.
I really don't know this one, it's new.
Everything happened while filming one of his wildest videos. I bought the world's biggest firework.
No, I didn't see that video. Look at that blaze the fireworks made, that's crazy.
He spent over $160,000 on a single firework, a monster weighing 1,800 kilos that he says still holds the world record for the largest firework. As they prepared the fireworks, his colleague examined one of the largest.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
And to the man who was there to be,
But who was it?
so that I wouldn't go flying off.
Are those fireworks? Seriously?
I wouldn't advise you to do that.
No.
It's not even on.
The worst part is he wasn't joking. This guy actually intended to stick his head inside the tube.
No, no, no. Imagine if he did that. He'd literally have a 99% chance of dying.
The instructor had to stop him, even though Carl...
Will he do it?
The firework wasn't lit, but just pulling the string could have caused an immediate detonation. If that had happened, not only would Carl have been...
Ah, okay. Pulling the string on that rocket, one of the world's biggest, would have made it explode. Carl was about to die if not for that guard.
The destruction would have been unimaginable without the intervention of the
level of cranial destruction, oh man.
But after posting the video, things didn't end there. Some fans started criticizing MrBeast for filming such dangerous content, arguing that it could inspire others to do the same and get hurt. YouTube even considered banning the video for violating its dangerous acts policy.
Oh wow, well it seems like it was intense enough for YouTube to ban the video.
Did you think the previous stories were extreme? Wait until you hear this one. In 2022, MrBeast pushed his body to the limit with a challenge that almost ended.
This is another one I know, and basically MrBeast was trying not to eat anything for 31 days. He didn't put absolutely anything in his body except water. All because he wanted to lose weight and felt that his physical condition and health were not good.
This challenge had a full team of doctors monitoring him 24 hours a day. They measured all his vital signs and constantly supervised him to make sure he didn't suffer a heart attack or something worse. While extreme fasting is risky for anyone, for someone like MrBeast, it's almost playing with fire. Since he was 15 years old, MrBeast has lived with a condition called Crohn's disease.
Well yes, MrBeast has this disease where his intestines get inflamed because of some kind of bacterial overgrowth or something like that. I don't remember exactly.
According to MrBeast, eating something was like running a knife through his stomach.
Something similar happened to me before. I used to have chronic and pretty severe gastritis. And what happened to me was that even after eating something totally healthy, like, I don't know, chicken or boiled squash, I literally, I don't know, felt Phineas's head in my stomach. Imagine I felt like Phineas's head was in my stomach poking me, and at some point it was going to explode.
He lost over 20 kilos in 3 months and had to stay.
Well, MrBeast lost 20 kilos because of his Crohn's disease. I lost 10 kilos from having chronic gastritis. I used to weigh 85 and I ended up weighing 70 kilos. Actually, I lost 15 kilos, not 10. Now I'm back to 85.
Not eating anything for 30 days. In the video, you see his body deteriorate quickly. In 2 weeks, he lost over 8 kilos and his face became gaunt. On day 14, doctors warned him that continuing the challenge could cause serious, irreversible harm. MrBeast decided to end the challenge on day 15 by eating a burger prepared by the famous chef Gordon Ramsay.
Plus, he had to spit it out due to his Crohn's disease. He didn't even eat it, just took in a few food particles. Clearly, this will be the toughest challenge of his career. Imagine surviving for 15 days only with the energy stored in your body. That could be a video that only MrBeast would make, actually. I survived 15 days only with the energy my body stored.
Get ready, because this last story is absurdly dangerous. Imagine being in a car, speeding down the highway.
I know this one too. Basically, MrBeast had just come back from filming a video on a set that was in the middle of the desert. He was coming back with his friend. His friend was driving the car and it was already early morning, and MrBeast was sleeping and his friend was also falling asleep because they had been filming all day. And well, something really bad happened to them.
Everything started when MrBeast and some friends were on an 8-hour trip. The driver, one of his friends, suddenly asked, "Can we stop at a gas station? I don't feel well." MrBeast, who was in the passenger seat, looked at him and noticed that his head was starting to fall forward.
I need to stop the car, bro. I don't feel well.
He had a heart attack while...
He had a heart attack. Oh, well, I thought he had fallen asleep. He had a heart attack in the middle of the highway.
And he said, "Can we stop at a gas station? I don't feel well." And I was looking at the street and I looked to my left and his head was slumping forward and he's on the road and he's like,
"Hey man, wake up."
Imagine this, a huge car with a console in the middle that made everything more complicated, careening out of control.
What happened? The seat broke.
Stuck in heavy highway traffic with your driver unconscious. He eventually got the car to the roadside. Fortunately, they stopped before anything worse happened.
it literally stopped beating. He has a condition that's extremely rare.
The moment was so intense that MrBeast describes it as the closest he's ever been to death. This experience left a deep mark on him, not just because of how close he was.
The truth is, in this experience, he really was very, very close to dying. Because it was completely real. It wasn't on a film set. It wasn't anything like that. Instead, he had to survive by sheer luck, grabbing the steering wheel and trying to stop the car in the middle of the road. At night, super tired, with his friend in cardiac arrest and in the middle of nowhere.
It's hard because what if you just die and see nothing forever, you know? Everything is just dark and you're like that for trillions, trillions, and billions of years squared, and it's scary.
Billions of years squared? Well, the reality is that when we die, I don't think we see black. It's just that even nothingness doesn't exist. It's not that nothingness exists. Nothingness doesn't exist. You try to imagine nothingness and you can't imagine nothingness because you even see black. So even if we die, I think it's basically like we just disconnect from the Minecraft server. I think that's what happens. So anyway, guys, can you tell me in the comments which was MrBeast's best death? Actually, never mind. Tell me which part of the video you liked the most and that's it. I'll see you in the next live stream. No, I'm used to live streams. In the next video, give it a like and bye.